in a family, my father was in construction, and he liked to build things, and the things he liked to build were houses, so we moved a lot. Pretty much every 4 years, there'd be a new house, and we had 4 children in the family, and 2 adults, and we'd pack ourselves up and go. And one of the more interesting things was the houses that my father built were never finished until they were sold. So we would live in unfinished houses. And it makes me think of the first time we moved, and I must have been 6 years old. And it was during the blizzard of '66 when my father built the house, and it was a big ranch, really, really big, with stone floors that were heated underneath, and fireplaces, and the living room was big enough for me to do round-offs in. And the first night we slept there, the house wasn't finished, so we couldn't sleep in any of the bedrooms because there was no heat, but there was heat in the floor. And the floor in the bathroom is where we slept. My brother and I slept the first night. At 6 years old, I still remember laying on that warm stone floor and having our first night in the new house that way. And so that bathroom was special, especially because my mother had done the tile work, and they were all white tiles with, every now and then there was a red, like, starburst tile, and it was beautiful. Black stone sinks. His and her sinks, one for me and one for my brother. And then there was the other bathroom that never was finished until we moved in, but it had a sunken marble bathtub that my father built himself. And it was a big rectangular thing, and he didn't anticipate real well what would happen when you had a really big bathtub but not a really big hot water tank. And it was marble, so it was freezing. So you could sit in the tub. There was no carpet. There were no other fixtures, just the tub. And we would get in the tub, and you couldn't sit for very long because it was freezing. And then you could never fill it all the way because the water heater was not big enough. Yeah, it was really underwhelming. Recently, I went back to see it, and it's very sad because it was this big, really incredibly big, beautiful house in a very poor, rural area. And the people who bought it after us didn't treat it very well, and even worse after that. And knowing that my father put all this
handwork,
blood, sweat, and tears, I got to go in and see them.
yeah,
And people had smashed things. And that bathroom, someone had taken a hammer and smashed
since
the sink and countertops. And my mother's tile. It was just very sad. And both of my parents have passed away. And I think it's really part of my grieving process to think about how we grew up. And then I went to the next house, which has just the opposite kind of a story, because my parents picked a good spot, and it grew, and it turned into a neighborhood. That one, at least, had been well kept and cared for and nurtured.